Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to the silky smooth sounds of KPAV 1200 on your radio dial. This program is coming to you live from the Museum of Broadcasting in St. Louis Park, the hub of broadcasting history. These are your announcers. Of course, me, Ben,
and Emily,
from Monroe Elementary in Brooklyn Park,
Minnesota.
We'll be bringing you some great old rock and roll and pass along the latest traffic update. Say, do you know what we'd be doing if we didn't have electricity? We'd all be watching TV by candlelight.
You have been listening to Rockin' Robin. The time now is 2:25, and that means it's time for
Dominic, Riley, Alex, and Austin, and Tori.
In our radio history news.
Thanks, Emily and Ben.
In 1887, a young German scientist named Heinrich Hertz finally unlocked the secrets of... In 1887, a young German scientist named Heinrich Hertz finally unlocked the secrets of wireless waves.
At one end of his laboratory, he set up a coil of wire connected to a pair of metal rods. At the other end of his lab, he put a hoop of wire with a small gap at the ends.
When he sent electricity through the coil, the wire, a spark jumped when the two metal rods.
And at the same time, another spark jumped across the gap into the wire hole at the other end of the lab.
He had sent radio waves through the air, proving for the first time that they had existed.
And now, here's the A+ traffic report. It will be slow going in the halls around the lunchroom today.
The floors were just waxed and they are very slippery.
Students should use cautions to check with their teachers about alternate routes.
Things should be back to normal by tomorrow.
And now here's a word from our sponsors.
What sparks a champion? Sparks you and champions. Choose Wheaties.
Let's see that spark in action. Keep your eye on fleet-footed Richie Ashman patrolling center field for the Phillies. Here's the pitch. Uh-oh, it's a low-sinking liner out of a second. Looks like it's in there. Ashman's racing in. He makes a desperate dive. And he's up with that ball. A terrific shoestring catch by Richie Ashburn. Man, oh man, he's really got that spark. Champion Ashburn fires up with Wheaties. How about you? Remember, what sparks a champion sparks you. Sure, you know whole wheat is good for you. It's one of man's primary foods. And listen to this. There's a whole kernel of wheat in every Wheaties flake. Where else could you get more of wheat's natural goodness? No better time to try Wheaties than right now. National Wheaties Week. Go get 'em.
What sparks a champion? Sparks you and champions. Choose Wheaties.
Breakfast of Champions.
Now, to our first request of the day, He's a Rebel by the Crystals.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this program to bring you this important news flash. Here is Maya reporting. Very strange weather is happening today. The sun is shining and the birds are tweeting. Enjoy the weather and get off the couch. Enjoy things with friends and family. But be careful on those roads and enjoy some music.
Stay tuned for future updates. We now return to our regular program.
Well, that wraps up our show for today, and always, thanks for listening. Stay tuned for more rock and roll radio. This is Emily.
And Ben.
And Dominic.
And Riley. And Alex.
And Austin.
And Tori.
And Maya.
Caleb and for our director roles, signing off for KPAV.